Good morning, everyone. So in last class, we have discussed about area and started just something about dense volume. And we have discussed what is volume. Just lower your hands. Whoever raised their hand, just lower your hands. Please just lower your hands. Ankit Singh, Vithal, Ankita Mishra, Divyam, Sachin, 2914. Just lower your hand. Yes, just lower your hand, Divyam and Sachin. Okay. So we have to start volume. We have seen that volume is the space occupied by any object or any body. If this is a chalk and we have to find its volume, so we have to calculate how much space it occupied in this room or in this atmosphere, in this environment. So it will be its volume. Okay. Now we have seen units of volume. What is the unit of volume? Units of volume is SI unit of volume is meter cube. SI unit meter cube, or we can say that m cube. Okay, it is the SI unit of volume. Now for measuring uh, small volume, we use some multiples of this unit, and the sum multiple of this unit is centimeter cube. And if you have to convert 1 meter cube, how much centimeter cube in a 1 meter cube, what will you do? 1 meter cube equals to 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter, 100 centimeter cube. That will be equals to 10 lakh centimeter cube, or we can say 10 raised to the power 6 centimeter cube. Now yes, Divyam, you want to ask something? Divyam, yes, I can't hear you properly. Please speak louder.
Sir, 47 का word and place the example.
What happened?
तुम्हारा book है. तुम्हारा book है. Sir, page number 46.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you properly. Your voice is breaking. Yes, Ankita, what do you want to say?
Sir, where are you teaching? From which page number?
Yes, I am teaching from page number 14. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Is my voice coming clearly to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Properly.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, just lower your hand. Whoever raised their hand, just lower. Niharika, Vithal, Aradhana. Okay. This is all about the units of volume. Now we will see what is 1 meter cube. One meter cube is defined as volume of a cube having its dimension 1 meter. We all know all the dimension of cube are equals, means its length, breadth and height equal. Suppose its length is 1 meter, height, breadth, all 1 meter. So its volume will be 1 meter cube. So 1 meter cube is defined as if a cube having dimension of 1 meter, so its volume is defined as 1 meter cube. Now we will see the formula of standard shapes, formula of volume of standard shape. Let's see here. First one is cube, second cuboid, third one is cylinder, fourth one is cone, and fifth one sphere. Okay, who will tell me what is the difference between cube and cuboid? Yes, Arav Pandey. What is difference between cube and cuboid?
Yes, sir.
What is difference between cube and cuboid?
Cube, all sides are equal.
Okay,
Sir,
and
cube is all sides are equal, but cuboid is not all sides are equal.
okay, very good. So in a cube, all the dimension means all the sides are equal, but in cuboid, if any one of the dimension is not equal, means it is a cube, its all length, breadth, and height are equal. But in cuboid, any one of the length, breadth, and height is not equal to the other sides. So volume of cube is volume. Volume of cube is side cube. Means you have to cube of the any of the sides. Now, cuboid. Volume of cuboid is length multiplied by breadth multiplied by height. Okay, cylinder. Pi r square h. You all know the value of pi. Pi is equals to 22/7. And r is the radius of the base of the cylinder and h is the height of the cylinder. Cone. One by 3 pi r square h. Sphere 4 by 3 pi r cube. It is all the formula of the volume of the some standard shape: cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone, sphere. Okay. Why you have raised your hand, Aradhana, Anvesh? Just lower your hand. Yes, Aradhana, you want to ask something?
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Sir, please explain one more time measurement of volume.
Measurement of volume. Okay. This formula?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See here. If the shape is given, means if shape is given cube, okay, in the question you have given cube and it is given its side is 2 meters and you have to find the volume. So what is the formula for calculating volume of a cube? Side cube. Side is given 2 meters. So we have to calculate cube volume 2 meters. 2 cube. 2 cube means 2 multiplied by 3 times. And what is the unit? Meter, meter cube. So 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 meter cube. It's about the cube. Now, look at some other figure, some other shapes. Suppose in question, you are given about a cylinder. This is a shape of cylinder and it is given radius of base. Means this radius is given 7 centimeter and height of cylinder is given 10 centimeters. And you have to calculate the volume of this cylinder. So tell me, Akhil, what is the formula of volume of cylinder?
Sir, pi r square h.
Very good. Pi, volume for calculating cylinder, pi r square h. Value of pi is 22/7. R. Radius is given 7 centimeter and 7 square. H 10, and we know unit for volume is, if centimeter is given, so centimeter cube. Now 22 by 7 into 7 into 7 into 10. We cancel 7 by 7, remaining 22 into 7, 154. It's not visible. (22 into 7 into 10), 154 into 10, 1540 centimeter cube. Okay, did you get it? Yes. Kiran, you want to ask something? Okay, this is how we calculate the volume of some of the shapes. We have to learn the formula of the volume of the shapes of cylinder, cube, cuboid, sphere, and cone. Okay. Yes, Sachin, you want to ask something? Why you have raised your hand? Yes, Sachin. Okay, Rajesh, 7B. You want to something?
Yes, sir.
You want to ask something?
Yes, sir.
Speak
Sir,
loudly.
Volume of sphere.
Okay. Now, so now we are coming on the topic measurement of volume of liquids. We all know that we measure the volume of liquid in liter. Suppose we are taking a milk from milkman. So how he gives you milk in quantity of liter? Okay, if you want to buy some oil, some types of oil, suppose sunflower oil, mustard oil, you buy it in which quantity? Liter. So volume is generally, volume of liquid is measured in liter. Volume of liquid generally measured in liter and some multiple. If we have to measure volume in a less amount, in which quantity we will measure? Milliliter, ml. So generally volume of liquid is measured in liter and its sum multiple is milliliter. Okay. Now, if we have to calculate how much milliliter in 1 liter, who will tell? Okay, Suyash, 7B, Suyash.
Sir, can you explain one more time? Volume of sphere.
Volume of sphere. Suppose, see here, sphere is like a cricket ball or football, and its formula and its radius is given. In question, you have given the radius, and the formula of volume of sphere is 4/3 pi r cube. Okay.
Yes.
It's nothing to explain, but you have to learn the formula of all the shapes, formula of volume of all the shapes. Okay, just tell me how many milliliter having 1 liter?
Sir, how many milliliters can be one liter?
Yes, how much milliliter in 1 liter? Okay, yes, Kiran. How much milliliter in 1 liter? Okay, very good. So here, one liter is equals to 1000 milliliter. Okay, Now, some other conversions of units of volume. If you are given a container having volume in centimeter cube, so how much water, how much liquid will it contain? Let's see here. 1 centimeter cube. If a container of volume 1 centimeter cube, it will hold 1 milliliter of liquid or water. Okay. And in 1000 centimeter cube, it contains 1 liter, that is 1000 ml. If a container having volume 1 meter cube, means its height is 1 meter, length is 1 meter, its breadth is 1 meter, means its volume is 1 meter cube. So it will contain 1000 liter of water. Okay. 1 centimeter cube is equals to 1 milliliter, 1000 centimeter cube is equals to 1 liter, and 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liter. It's all about the conversion of one unit to another unit of volume. Okay. Yes, Shriti Gupta, you want to ask something?
No, sir, but I have to give answer of this quality.
Okay, okay. So just lower your hands, you all, just lower your hands. Okay. This is a measuring cylinder, or we can say it is a graduate cylinder. Means it has a mark up like this: 10 ml, 20 ml, 30 ml, 40 ml, 100 ml. Okay. If it is filled with water, if this measuring cylinder or graduate cylinder filled with water, it forms the shape like this. Okay. And if it is filled with mercury, it will form a shape on upper surface. Just above the water level, it forms the shape like this. This is concave shape. And this is convex shape. Convex shape. If you want to record its measurement or level, you have to measure from here. Means you have to see this lower level. And if you want to measure the recording of this mercury graduate cylinder which is filled with mercury, if you have to read from this level, upper level. And in higher classes, we will study why it's formed the concave shape if it filled with water, and why it is formed convex shape it is filled with mercury. Okay. So in water, it forms concave shape, water concave shape, and mercury convex shape. Or it is, if it is filled with alcohol, it also forms concave shape. Now we have studied to calculate the volume of a standard shape, that is sphere, cube, cuboid, with the help of formula. If shape is irregular, means if you have given a stone like just like this, it is it is irregular shape. It's neither cube, not cuboid, not a sphere. So how will you calculate the volume of this irregular shape? Let's see here. So first we have to do, we require a measuring cylinder, that is also called a graduate cylinder. Which is filled with water. And we all know measuring cylinder is marked. Suppose it is filled with water up to 50 ml. Now we have to calculate the volume of some irregular shape. Just assume it is a stone. What we have to do? First, we have to tie with a thread and put gently into this cylinder. After putting it in cylinder, the liquid level rise up. What happened? After putting this stone, the liquid level will rise up. Suppose it reaches to up to level 75 ml. So who will tell me what is the volume of this stone? Who will tell? Initial level of this water is 50 ml. After putting this stone, the liquid level rises and reaches up to 75 ml. So tell me what is the volume of this stone? Okay, Ankit Kumar.
Sir, 25 ml.
25 what?
Sir, ml.
Ml. And 1 ml is equals to how many centimeter cube?
Sir, 1000 ml.
No, 1 milliliter is equals to 1 centimeter cube. Okay. Yes, Ragini, what's your answer?
I am 25 millimeter.
25 milliliters. Okay.
Sir,
Can you convert it into centimeter cube? If it is 25 ml, how many centimeter cube? Its volume?
so 100 centimeter.
No. Okay, let's see here. The liquid level rise. How many milliliter it rises up? Initial level is 55 and final 75. Means its rise level is 75 minus 50. That is 25. And we all know 1 centimeter cube equals to 1 milliliter. 1 centimeter cube is equals to 1 milliliter. So it will be equal to 25 centimeter cube. Who has given 25 ml is also a right answer. But if the question asks the answer the volume in centimeter cube, so its answer will be 25 centimeter cube. We have to just write milliliter centimeter cube in the place of milliliter, because 1 milliliter is equals to 1 centimeter cube. So answer 25 centimeter cube and 25 milliliter. Both answers are right. Okay, this is the method. For calculating the volume of irregular solid, means irregular shape of solid. Okay, just lower your hand. Whoever raised their hand, just lower it. Now, the second method to calculate the volume of irregular solid. It's just like the first method. We have to take a overflow jar. Overflow jar. Jar is like this shape, and this is called spout. And you have to fill the water level just below the overflow point. It's just below this spout. This spout works as discharge or outlet. Fill water at just overflow point. What we have to do again? Just put the irregular shape solid with the help of thread in this jar, and you have to keep a measuring cylinder just below this spout. Measuring cylinder. After putting this solid, what happens? The liquid level rise and it will be discharged from this spout and collected in this measuring cylinder, and record the level of this measuring cylinder, how much water level rises. If this water level rises up to 20 ml, okay, initially there is no water in this measuring cylinder, and after putting this stone or irregular shape, the water level goes to 20 ml. So who will tell me what is the volume of this irregular solid? What is the volume? Okay, Ankita.
Sir, what is the capacity of that bowl?
The capacity of this measuring cylinder up to 100 ml. I have asked if liquid level rises from 0 to 20 ml, what is the volume of this irregular solid?
No, sir. I
Okay.
don't know, sir.
Anyone on? Yes, Ayush.
Sir, 20 centimeter.
20 centimeter what?
Sir, 20 centimeter cube.
Very good. 20 centimeter cube. So liquid level rises up to 25 ml, 20 ml. So volume is 20 ml. And we all know 1 ml equals to 1 centimeter cube. So volume is 20 centimeter cube. So we have learned two methods to calculate the volume of irregular solids or irregular shapes object. Now, coming on the next topic, density. Density. Density is calculated as mass per unit volume. This formula of density is mass upon volume. Mass upon volume. And its SI unit is kilogram per meter cube. And the other unit of density is gram per centimeter cube. So if we have given a shape, any object having mass 20 kg and its volume is given 5 meter cube, what will be its density? We all know density is equals to mass upon volume. Mass is given in kilogram 20. Density is given 5 meter cube 5. So answer will be 4 kg per meter cube. Okay. Okay, Akhil, what happened?
Sir, when you will give the exercise and question answer of the 3 points?
Yes. For this chapter, chapter number 1, you have already completed chapter number 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have got the exercise solution of chapter number 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today I will send you the exercise solution of chapter number 1. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, all 3 units.
Yes, yes, all 3 units. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Yes, Niharika, you want to ask something?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, in physics, how many chapters will come in exam?
Chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. If you have any query, that is class is about to over. If you have any query, you can ask me on this number. Okay, 9044920018. Yes, Sarthak, you want to ask something?
So
Okay.
how many chapters will come in first term exam?
Yes, I have told you na, chapter 1, 2, 3. Okay. We have learned how to calculate the volume of irregular shape by two methods: measuring cylinder and other is overflow jar. If we have to calculate density of some irregular shape, what will we do? Suppose we put this irregular shape and water level rises. So we will calculate its volume. Okay, we have learned it to calculate or to know the volume of some irregular body. So if we have to calculate density, what will you do? If we have to calculate or know, find the density of some irregular shape, what will you do? First, we have to determine its volume with the help of measuring cylinder, and after that, what will you do? Measure its mass with the help of physical balance. So density is equals to mass upon volume. How you calculate this mass? With the help of physical balance. Weight this body on a physical balance. This is how you calculate the its mass, and after you calculate or know volume by this measuring cylinder. So after put the formula of mass, put the value of mass and volume, and you will able to calculate the density. In next class, we will discuss in detail. Okay, thank you everyone. Uh, sorry, we will continue the class. We have 15 minutes more. Okay. Suyash, you want to ask something?
Yes, sir. Sir asking that, sir, that you provide all sir.
I can't hear you properly.
Sir, you provide an all fair formula we can learn.
Sorry, I can't hear you properly. Your network is on. Okay. Ayushi, you want to ask something?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, please give two chapter unit 1, unit 2 exercises.
Means chapter number 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3 na? Solution. Today I will send you on WhatsApp group.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. So now we will see to calculate the density of some irregular solid. So what we have to do? First, we have to measure the, suppose if you have given any irregular solid. Any irregular solid. You have to calculate the density of this irregular solid. We all know density is equals to mass upon volume. How you calculate the mass of this irregular solid? With the help of physical balance. You measure it with the help of physical balance, and you are able to find its mass. So here we have find its mass. Suppose this mass is 50 gram on a physical balance. And to calculate its volume, we have learned with the help of measuring cylinder. We will tie with this thread and put it into measuring cylinder. The water level rise will be its volume. Suppose water level rise is 25 ml, means 25 centimeter cube is its volume. So we have its mass, we have its volume. Now put it in the formula of density. We will able to find its density. Mass is 50 gram. Volume is 25. It is gram and centimeter cube. 25 cancels 52 times. 2 gram per centimeter cube is the density of this irregular solid. Okay. Yes, Aradhana Singh, you want to ask something?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, can you please explain one more time density?
Density, this one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose you have to find the density of any irregular solid. So what we have to do? We all know density is equals to mass upon volume. So first calculate the mass of this irregular solid. Find the mass of this irregular solid with the help of physical balance. Physical balance is kept on a shops, grocery shops. We have seen the digital physical balance. So we will able to find its mass. Suppose we measure on a physical balance and mass is 50 gram. So mass is, we find out the mass. Now we have to find out this volume. We have learned to find the volume of any irregular solid with the help of measuring cylinder. What will you do? We fill the level of water up to some extent. Suppose 50 milliliter water is filled. Okay. Now putting this irregular solid with the help of thread, the water level rises and it reaches to 75 ml. Suppose from 50 ml, it reaches to 75 ml. So how much water level rises? 75 minus 50 is equals to 25 ml. And 25 ml is equals to 25 ml is equals to 25 centimeter cube. Okay. Now it is the volume of this irregular solid. We have its mass, we have its volume. Just put in the formula of density. Mass is 50 gram, volume is 25 centimeter cube. 50 upon 25, 2 unit is gram per centimeter cube. That's how we calculate the density of any irregular solid. Okay. Yes, Ishika Raj.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, your attendance not received to me.
Okay, it will come sometime after some time. Okay, just wait.
Sir, please send one more time.
Okay, okay.
Thank you, sir.
Now, if we have to find out the density of any liquid with, okay, so how will you find? It is a density bottle with the help of density bottle. So look here, what is density bottle? It is something like this, and here it is a stopper of this density bottle, and here a capillary tube here. After that, if we fill with the water, density bottle is designed in such a way that if you fill water in some greater amount or excess water, it will be discharged from this capillary tube. Suppose this density bottle capacity is 50 ml, and you fill water like 60 ml. So the excess 10 ml will discharge from this capillary tube from this density bottle. Means it is designed in such a way. It will also always hold a equal amount of any liquid: water, alcohol, iodine solution, kerosene oil. Okay. Now we will see methods to find a density of a liquid. So we have to learn what is the formula of density: mass upon volume. The first step is that this is a density bottle. First step, just wash the density bottle with the distilled water and dry it with a hot air and measure its mass. Measure its mass with the help of physical balance. Suppose the mass of this empty density bottle, or we can say empty bottle. Suppose its mass is m1 gram. Now fill with the water, fill with distilled water, and put this glass stopper. If you fill the excess water, it will be discharged from this capillary tube. Now measure the mass of bottle and liquid, means the mass of empty bottle, or we can say bottle plus liquid. First we have measured the mass. First we have find out the mass of this empty bottle, only bottle. Now we have filled with its liquid. Suppose liquid here, water. We have filled with this water, and we have measured the mass, and mass come out m2 gram. m2 gram. Now what is the mass of water? Bottle plus water mass m2 gram, only bottle m1 gram. So mass of only water is only water m2 minus m1. m2 minus m1 gram. Okay. After, wipe off, take out all the water and dry it with the hot air and filled with any other liquid. Suppose we are taking a liquid kerosene oil. Now fill with its kerosene oil. If you have filled excess kerosene oil, it will be discharged from this outlet or capillary tube. Now measure the mass of this bottle which is filled with kerosene oil. Suppose bottle plus liquid or kerosene oil. Mass is m3 gram. Now you have to find out what is the mass of this kerosene oil, only kerosene oil. So only kerosene oil. Bottle plus kerosene oil is m3, only bottle is m1. So m3 minus m1. It is the only mass of kerosene oil. Okay, and we have to calculate the density of this liquid, or we can say kerosene oil, because liquid we are using here is kerosene oil. Now it is here. We all know that density of water is 1 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, and we have seen here the mass of water is m2 minus m1 gram. m2 minus m1 gram. Okay, so what is the volume of this water? Volume. We know density of water is 1 gram 1 centimeter, 1 gram per centimeter cube. Means 1 gram of water is equals to 1 centimeter cube. Or we can say 1 centimeter cube. If a container having 1 centimeter cube, it will contain 1 gram of water. So volume of water is m2 minus m1, m2 minus m1 centimeter cube, and it will be equal to the volume of a container. So volume of container is m2 minus m1 centimeter cube, and we know the volume of container is m2 minus m1 centimeter cube, and it will be filled the same amount of liquid. So volume of liquid will also be equal to m2 minus m1 centimeter cube. So volume of liquid m2 minus m1 centimeter cube. So we have the volume of liquid and we have find out the mass of the liquid. Mass of liquid we have calculated m3 minus m1 gram, and here volume is m2 minus m1 gram per centimeter cube. It is the density of a liquid. Okay. Now let's solve a small numerical. If a mass of any substance is given 500 grams and its volume is given 200 centimeter cube, you have to find out the density. Who will answer? A very easy question, very easy question. Who will answer? Okay, Janvi. Okay, what is the answer, Janvi? Navya, you tell, what is the answer?
Good morning,
Yes.
sir.
Good morning. Yes. What will the density? Have you calculated? Okay, Shyam. Tell me the answer. Shyam. Aradhana Singh. It is a very easy question. We all know density is equals to mass upon volume. Okay. Yes. Anyone wants to answer? Okay. Density is equals to mass upon volume. Mass is given here 500 gram. Mass is given here 500 gram. Okay. And volume is given here 200 centimeter cube. 200 centimeter cube. So what will be the density? 0 cancel 0, 0, 0. 5 by 2, or we can say 2.5. 5 by 2 equals to 2.5, and unit will be gram per centimeter cube. Okay. Now in next class, we will discuss about speed and velocity and variation of density with the temperature. Okay. Thank you all.